we have sine of x is given as 2 over 3, and cosine x is given as minus 5 over 9. Then find the value of sine 2x. That's way too easy for us, so we will not even explain too much of this and write these things down and then just plug it in. What do we get? 2 times sine x cosine x minus 5 over 9. So we end up with minus in front. 4 times 5, 20 divided by 27. And that's going to be our answer with the minus in front of it. Be careful there. A is the answer for us. All right, moving on to number 3. We have cosine double angle question. Cosine x is given as radical 3 over 2. Then find cosine 2x. We just did that last time with an example that this is same as writing cosine squared 2 of them minus 1. Right? Simply by plugging in this thing squared, minus 1 gives us the value that we're looking for. And that comes out as really clean for us. 3 over 4 minus 1. So that's just 3 over 2 minus 1. That happens to be 1/2 for us. 0.5 would be our answer, which is D. Good. Moving on to number 6. Oh, number 4 is a really good problem. I thought it was excellent. So we will do number 4 quickly. 4, 6, 7. All right, number 4, we have sine 37, the angle that we are not familiar with, is given as z. And they want you to express sine 74 using z. Okay, so we're looking for sine double angle formula. It's 2 sine theta cosine theta. Well, I know that this is going to be sine of 37 cosine of 37. That's fine. But we do not know cosine 37, right? So we just need to build it up. All right, so here, if you look, sine 37, clearly an angle in the first quadrant is z, right? Z means same as z over 1. Okay, let's build it up here. In a circle, if I have a 37 somewhat here over here, then my triangle will have this ratio using this opposite over hypotenuse, that this has to be z and this has to be 1. If I know that this is a right triangle, that means I can find the other one by doing 1 squared minus z squared square rooted. So I am done. I just need to find out cosine 37, right? Cosine 37 is that over that, which is 1 minus z squared. Done. We just need to fill it in here. It's going to be 2 times z times 1 minus z squared. That's going to be our answer. And the choice here is A. Good. Very good question. I enjoy solving that. Number 6. For what values in between 0 and pi over 2 so that cosine x is greater than sine x? So we're looking for some values in here. For what values sine x is less than cosine x? Okay, you could do this in many ways using calculator, realizing that cosine looks like this up to pi over 2, and sine looks like this, and it's going to reach 1 here, right? So right at the point where they meet, that's what they're asking. It looks like it's going to be pi over 4. Just think about it. Cosine 45 angle, sine 45 angle gives you the same value, which is radical 2 over 2, which is about 0.7. Okay, so right there. I should not smudge that. So we get 0.707 around there. So we get that. So you see that, maybe I should have used the color marker here. Here's the cosine. And I am looking for value in between these values so that red line is greater than the blue line, where we're talking about here. Done. Anything before pi over 4 is good. That's the interval that I'm looking for. 0.4 is about 0.79, which you have as A. So anything less than 0.